My dear student, today we shall discuss exercise number 24 in Primentary books. A trader started his business at 2016 January. 2016 January 1st, owner introduced 60,000 as capital. So it is a cash receipt. So it should be recorded in the cash receipt journal. So in the cash receipt journal, capital 60,000 in the amount column and 60,000 in the receipt column. Then third, purchase 4,000. By purchase, cash going out. So it should be recorded in the cash payment journal. In the description column, purchase. In the amount column, 4,000. In the purchase column, 4,000. Then fourth, credit purchase from Kumaran 18,000, Devan 15,000, Shiva 3,000. Right. By credit purchase, cash is not going out or not comes in. So you can't write it in the cash receipt journal or cash payment journal. So you have to write it in the purchase journal. So in the purchase journal, date, description, amount column. In the purchase journal, fourth, Kumaran. From Kumaran, purchased 18,000. Devan, 15,000. From Shiva, 3,000. Okay, then date is 5. Purchase return to Kumaran, 1,000. Devan, 500. So purchase return also should be recorded in a separate Primentary book called Purchase Return Journal. Right. In the Purchase Return Journal, purchase return to Kumaran, 1,000. Purchase return to Devan, 500. Okay. Then date is 6. Paid by check payable to Kumaran 17,000, Devan 14,500. So it is a payment. So it should be recorded in the cash payment journal. Right. Paid to Kumaran is 17,000. So Kumaran paid 17,000 in the amount column and in the payment to creditors column 17,000. Then payment to Devan. So in the cash payment journal, Devan in the description column and amount is 14,500 in the amount column and 14,500 in the payment to creditors column. Right. Then date is 8. Credit purchase from Kumaran 10,000, Devan 6,000. So again credit purchase, it should be recorded in the purchase journal. Right. In the purchase journal, date is 8. From Kumaran 10,000. From Devan 6,000. Right. Then 30. Date is 30. Cash paid to Kumaran after deducting 10% discount. Right. Now you should find out how much should be payable to Kumaran. Right. From Kumaran, once purchase 18,000 and then on 8th purchase 10,000. So total purchase 28,000. Then already 17,000 paid. So you have to deduct that 17,000. So balance is 28,000 minus paid amount 17,000. Then balance is 11,000. Right, now paying this 11,000 in 10% discount. So discount is 10%, 1,100. So deduct the 1,100. So how much paying? 9,900. So record this in the cash payment journal. Right, paying to Kumaran. No? So Kumaran, date is 30. Kumaran, discount received is 1,100 and cash paying 9,900. It is in the amount column, and record that 9,900 in the analysis column also. So payment to creditor column 9,900. Right, next 31st, cash payable to Devan was paid after deducting 10% discount. Right, now you calculate how much payable to a Devan. Right, here once 15,000 purchased. Here once in the purchase journal, you can find that in the purchase journal once 15,000 purchased from Devan. Then again on 8 purchase 6,000. So 15 plus 6, 21,000 payable to Devan. And once it was paid 14,500. So balance is 6,500 payable. Now 10% discount is 650. So deduct this 650. So how much should be paid? 4,850. So record this in the cash payment journal. 30th, paying to Devan. Write Devan. How much discount? In the discount received column 650. And how much amount paying? 4,850. So write this 4,850 amount paying to payment to creditors column also. Right, now we record all the transaction given in the prime entry books. Now you have to transfer the amounts to ledgers from the prime entry books. Right, first we shall get the totals of cash receipt journal. Amount column 60,000 and receipt column 60,000. And cash payment journal total. Discount received column 1,750. Amount column 50,250. Purchase column 4,000. Payment to creditors column 46,250. Now transfer this amount to cash control account. Right, cash control account, in the debit side receipt 60,000. That's all. In the credit side, purchase column total 4,000. Credit payment to creditors column total 46,250. Right, what we credited should be debited to ledgers, no? So purchase 4,000 should be debited to purchase account. Right, creditors 46,250 should be debited to creditors control account. Right, here what we debited should be credited, no? in the ledger. So in the cash control account, debited 60,000 should be credited to capital account. Capital account credit side 60,000. Right. So what we debited, we credited. What we credited, we debited. Now get the totals of purchase journal 52,000. Get the total of purchase return journal 1,500. Right. Double entry for this. Purchase journal total, debit to purchase account, here 52,000, debit to purchase account, and credit to creditors control account. Okay, that's all the double entry. And then get the total of the purchase return journal to purchase return account and creditors control account. So purchase return account credit 1,500 and creditors control account debit 1,500. Okay. Then another one transaction is there. Discount received column. Discount received column in the cash payment journal. Cash payment journal. That also should be transferred to ledgers. So total of cash received, discount received account credit. So open discount received account credit, amount is 1,750, and creditors control account debit. Creditors control account debit. Discount received 1,750. Right. Now you have to, now double entry is finished. Now you have to get the totals. So get the total of cash control account 60,000 and 60,000. So carried down balance is 9,750. So bring that here to trial balance. Cash 9,750. Purchase account total is 56,000. So purchase 56,000. Capital 60,000. Balance is in the credit side. So capital 60,000. Purchase return 1,500. So credit 1,500. And discount received 1,750 in the credit side. Right. Now after get the balances to trial balance, you get the total of the trial balance.